Today we're going to talk about slope-intercept form of an equation. And this form looks like, get my pen, y equals mx plus b. And the form is exactly what it says. There's going to be a slope involved and there's going to be an intercept. We represent our slope by m, so m in the equation is my slope. And the b in the equation is going to be my y-intercept. And remember that y-intercepts are a point found on the y-axis. Therefore, my x value for any y-intercept is always going to be 0. And that y value we're just going to call b in our equation. It could be positives, could be negatives, it could be 0 itself. Just remember that that x value is always 0 if I'm a y-intercept. Now, taking a look at an example of an equation, I could have y equals 2x plus 1, for instance. There's an example of a line in slope-intercept form, and here we know that the slope is going to be 2, and my y-intercept is going to be 0, positive 1, based on what my information tells me from slope-intercept form. Now let's look at a couple examples of how we could apply slope-intercept form to make sure that you're comfortable with this. So here it asks us to write the equation of a line that has a slope of -6/11 and a y-intercept of 0, -3. So first let's write the equation that we want. We want to use slope-intercept form, so we want to fill in y equals mx plus b. And the information given to us is that the slope, which we call m, is -6/11, and my y-intercept is 0, -3. So my b value, we always take the y of the point xy, so -3 would be my b value. Taking that information and plugging it into the equation, I get y is equal to -6/11 x minus, because I'm talking about a -3. And that would be my final answer to this particular problem. If we move on to a graphing problem, here we're asked to write the equation of the given line in slope-intercept form. So looking at the line, again, I want to fill it in as y equals mx plus b. We need to find that m and that b in order to write my equation. So looking at the graph, the y-intercept is a little bit easier to find than the slope. So we look at the y-axis, so here's my x and my y, and on the y-axis I want to see where the line crosses the y-axis, and this crosses right here at that 4. So that point, 0, 4, is my y-intercept, making my b value positive 4 for this particular equation. Now to find the slope, I can do my little triangle trick that we've talked about. Find two nice points on your line, so -2, 1 is a nice point, and our 0, 4 y-intercept is also nice, making our triangle straight as possible. We're able to count, rise, and run. So I'm rising 3, and I'm running 2. And my graph is going up from left to right, knowing that it's positive, so I have positive 3/2. And plugging into my equation, my final answer would be y is 3/2 x plus 4. Now what I'd like you to do is go on your guided note sheet and try the practice problems that are available to you.